All right, so Derek Chauvin is going to go down as, I guess, the sacrificial lamb for the Minneapolis city officials, the Minneapolis Police Department, all of those cowards that went ahead and threw Chauvin under the bus in order to protect their own behinds. That's exactly what happened. What we saw, what we witnessed yesterday, was nothing more than the judicial lynching of Derek Chauvin. That isn't to say that he's not guilty of something, but was he guilty of the charges that he was convicted of? Heck to the no. Listen, this guy was sentenced or tried, I should say, convicted and sentenced the very day that Keith Ellison decided to release the second half of the video that depicted cops in the that depicted the cops on the scene in a bad light, granted. Instead of releasing the entire video initially, that clearly showed that that George Floyd was high as a kite, that he was resisting arrest, and the police officers were being gentle with him as best they could be for several minutes, despite the fact that he was non-compliant. Here's the lesson. Here's the lesson. Why bother defunding the police when all the left has to do is demoralize the police enough where they'll either turn on each other, which is what happened in Minneapolis, or they'll quit. There's no need. Keith Ellison is an evil man. Again, I'm not necessarily sticking up for Derek Chauvin, but should he have been convicted of the charges that he was charged with? Again, heck to the no. Should there have been a mistrial because of Maxine Waters? Should there have been a mistrial because the jury wasn't sequestered? Heck to the yes. This was nothing more than a judicial lynching. This guy, Derek Chauvin, is a sacrificial lamb to Black Lives Matter. He is a scapegoat, again, for the Minneapolis Police Department and the city officials. White people, white cops, learn this lesson. Do not work in blue states, blue counties, blue cities. They do not respect the rule of law. They believe that America is systemically racist, and thus the police departments, all police departments, are systemically racist. You will never get the benefit of the doubt when you're dealing with a black or a minority and it's caught on video. You will never get the benefit of the doubt in the press. You will never get the benefit of the doubt in the media. So you need to leave now to a place where you're respected, or you need to resign your position. There is no way in hell I would work under left-wing radicals. That's exactly what happened in Minneapolis. They got their scapegoat. The city officials did, because those tactics were approved, and BLM got their sacrificial lamb. That's all that we witnessed yesterday. Is this going to make black communities any safer? No. Is the media going to start paying attention to not the 9 unarmed, according to the latest statistics, black men that were shot and killed by cops in 2019 compared to 7,407 blacks that were killed by our own people? Is the media going to pay attention to that? Are the social justice warriors going to pay attention to that as a result of this trial yesterday? Nope. You just embolden Black Lives Matter, those phony hypocrites that are becoming rich off the deaths of dead Negroes, the fake activists, the Benjamin Crump, the Benjamin, I can't wait until another Negro gets killed so I can cash a paycheck Crump. That all you did was embolden them. All you did was ensure more racial divisiveness. That is all that we witnessed yesterday. Justice. Well, justice sometimes means that a person may walk free. Doesn't mean they're completely innocent. I by no means believe that Derek Chauvin is completely innocent. I do believe, however, that he is innocent of the charges that he was convicted of. His biggest mistake was not being aware of the times that we were living in. That was his biggest mistake. Could he have got off of Floyd a little sooner? Sure. But none of us were there. We don't know how it feels to be in that situation. I don't care if you do MMA. When you're training for MMA, which I have done, you don't have that same level of fear. You don't have people yelling at you. You don't have none of that stuff. So to pretend like we can put ourselves in that position is just fake. It's just phony. Let's just be real with each other. Derek Chauvin, sacrificial lamb to BLM, and a scapegoat for Minneapolis city officials and the Minneapolis Police Department. All right, guys, until next time, don't grow weary doing good. God bless you all.